Welcome again to BIGVU webinar. I want to say that in general, BIGVU is like a studio production in your pocket. With BIGVU, you can get the full package. You can record your videos using a teleprompter, with a script or without a script. You can style and edit your videos with automatic captions. You can add green screen, background music, business cards, intros, outros, and so much more. And finally, you can download your video, share it on social media, and even create your own video landing page. Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to write a script, navigating the app, using teleprompter for a perfect eye contact, editing your video. We will discuss about the BIGVU plans, and as I've said, there will be a Q&A session in the end. So the first thing I want to talk about today is the desk. BIGVU has an app and a desktop version. We recommend using the desk version to manage your account, to write your script and edit your video, but of course you can do that from the phone as well. So we will go deeper on how to use all the desk features on tomorrow's advanced webinar. So you're welcome to join me tomorrow too. But today I want to show you just how to write a text on your computer and how to send it to the app, so you will be able to record from your phone. Okay, so as I've said, this is our desktop version. So if we want to create our own video with our own text, we click on this Create Blue button, and we have two options, whether to write our script alone by ourselves, or maybe import a video that we already have on our computer. So today we will write the script together. So we click on this one and we give our project a headline. For example, this is a demo, and we write our text. We save our script, whatever we wrote, and then we just click on Send to the app. And when I clicked on the Send to the app, it will automatically appear on your application on your phone. So you will be able to record from your phone. I think this option is particularly good option just because it combines the convenience of writing your text on the computer, because it's basically more convenient, and then shooting the video from your phone. So I think this option is really, really nice. Okay, so let's talk about our app. The first screen that we see on our app is the login screen. Here you have several options to log in, on the phone and on the desktop version as well. So you can log in using your Apple account, your Facebook, Google, and email account. And if you forgot your password, you can always restore by clicking on Forgot Your Password. Okay, so this is the home screen. This is basically the first thing you see after you've logged in to the app. As you can see, in the bottom over here, we have several buttons. This is the navigation buttons. So on the right side, we have the settings. Next, we have the live workshops and the webinars, like this webinar. The third option, we have the different plans that BIGVU has to offer. And the last button is the home screen button that will bring me back to my home screen. As you can see, this is the settings, the workshops, the plans, and back to our home screen. Okay, so this is the project screen, or the home screen. Is basically the same. On this screen, we can see all of our projects. There is scripted projects, like this one with a script, with a text, and there is unscripted projects, or maybe finished projects already. On this screen, we can see also the date that our project was made, the script, if there is one, the headline of our project, and how many takes we did. If we click on this blue plus button, it will open the new project screen, where we can select whether to film our video using the teleprompter or without any teleprompter and without any script at all. So if I choose the teleprompter options, I need to write my script and click on the red camera over here to start filming. Okay, so this is our teleprompter. On the right side, you will see the iOS version of the teleprompter, and on the left side, you will see the Android version. It's basically all the same, just different design. So before we record, we have a few adjustment options that we need to pay attention to, like this one and this one. So let's get over on the first. The first thing we have is the exposure. This is the first option. This button gives you the option to adjust your light settings if you need. The next option we have is set a start point. Basically, you can choose where do you want your text to start. For example, if you wrote something at the beginning and then you've changed your mind. The next option we have, I think one of the two most important options, is the speed of the text. So it's important to adjust the speed of the text so you can read your text fluently. So when you will adjust the speed of the text, it will has a preview, so you can know if the speed is right for you or if it's not. Okay, so in order to film like a pro, you need to adjust your font size. That's because you will have the perfect eye contact when you are adjusting the font size. The smaller the text is, the best eye contact you have with the camera. So it is if you are close to the camera, but if you are far from the camera, it's important for you to adjust the size of the font so you can read your text, even if you are far away. Okay, the next and the last option we have on the screen is the Resize. You can choose whether to film in horizontal, vertical, or square. Basically, whatever is right for you. We have another few options that is right up here on this sign of the settings. So here, if you click on this one, you can change the resolution you film with. You can change it basically with your preferences. So also on this teleprompter settings, you can select to use the automatic prompter stop. You can choose the number of seconds you want your video to stop after you finish recording. And also, you can edit your script when you're already on the teleprompter screen. You just need to click on this edit script. So you don't need to exit all of the screen in order to change something you already wrote. You can do that from the screen as well. Okay, so another option we have, it's basically also on the teleprompter setting on the iOS, and on the Android, it will appear with all of this option that I've talked about a second ago. So we have the option to stop on silence or to pause on silence. The teleprompter pause automatically when no talking detected. So if you want to use this option, it's important to click on this button before you start recording, and of course on the Android as well. So also a very nice option is that you can stop your video with an external remote. If you film, for example, with a selfie stick, or if your phone is far from you, you can use any remote that you want, and then you can control your video with that. So I think it's really, really nice and convenient. I just want to say again that if you have any questions, please write to me in the chat, and I will answer all of your questions on our Q&A session. Okay, so the last important thing that I want to say about the teleprompter, that it is better to be always close to the camera and keep your eyes always on the first line, because that's how you will achieve the perfect eye contact with when you're filming. So please keep it in mind. So now that we finished talking about all the teleprompter options, I want to quickly show you how I film using the teleprompter and how I get the best eye contact on my videos. So let me just share my phone for a second. Okay, so hope you can see my screen phone. If no, please tell me on the chat, and we will continue. So as you can see, whatever we wrote on our desk version is right over here. As you can see, this is the text I wrote 5 minutes ago on my computer. So it is appear here. So now I want to record whatever I did. So I click on this red camera, and this is me, and this is the text that I'm going to read. So before I start recording, I just want to adjust the speed. I think it will be okay. And the font size is right for me. Let me adjust the exposure, and let's start recording. This is a demo. Today I'm going to show how to use BIGVU to the fullest. That includes creating a beautiful video, trimming, editing, and getting it to your target audience. You'll be surprised with the different results you can achieve using only BIGVU as your exclusive video platform. Stay tuned for more. So as you can see, the speed it was perfect for me, and the text was the size was perfect. So I always kept my eyes on the first line, and I had the best eye contact with the camera. And of course, I didn't need to remember my text because everything is just written on my screen. So this was, I think it's the amazing option to record your text or whatever you want your audience to see, to hear. Okay. Okay, so after I finished after we finished our recording, we have a few options, our take option that we need to talk about, and in order to know what we can do after we stopped filming. Okay, so we have the option to make a new take, to edit with word trim, to delete, to share, and to upload. All these features are available on the free plan, but the option of crop, caption, logo, and green replace are available only on the starter and the plus plan, which I think very recommended if you want to take your videos to the next level. Okay, so we have the option to upload our video to the cloud, to save it and make some adjustments on both computer and phone. So when we have this cloud sign, it means that our video was saved to the cloud. And if I click on one of the takes, you can see your original take. The first that you've recorded and the other videos you did on the same take. Okay, so on the Android version, you can see your different takes by swiping it to the sides, like on this right side or on the left side. And on the iOS, it just you can see them on one page, all of your takes. Okay, so as I said earlier, we have the option of editing with word trim. Basically, you can cut the words that you don't want or don't need from the beginning over here or from the end. And it will also cut the video from the beginning and from the end. So you won't have the talking of the beginning or the end, and the subtitles will not be shown because you basically cut them. So this is a great option if you don't want your beginning or your end. Okay, now we're going to talk about the editing options. I see that on the chat, some of you have questions or something you've written, and I will answer all of your questions at the end on the Q&A session. So please wait a few minutes and we will answer all of your questions. Okay, so as I said, I want to talk about the editing options. We have the option of crop, caption, logo, and green replace. That I've said that is available only on the starter and the plus plan, so you need to subscribe in order to use this option. On this option, we can choose whether to style our video with captions, without captions, or to replace it with green screen. So let's start from the green screen replacement. So if you have a green screen behind you, that is very, very important that you will have the green screen. You can change the background, or you can upload your own background and then use it. So we have another two options, as I've said, styling with captions and styling without captions. So let's start without captions. So if I chose to style without any captions, subtitles at all, I have a few options. So the first option we have of editing is the aspect ratio. You can resize your video to vertical, horizontal, to square, or even to crop. So by default, it's horizontal, but if you want, for example, to upload something to Instagram, it is better to do that with the square. Okay. Next thing we have is that you can style your video with a theme, with a third lower title. Before you do that, pay attention to the length you want your title to be. So as you can see on this video, you have full duration and again without a full length. So you need to choose whether you want your third lower title to last during all your video or just in the beginning. So basically, choose the one that you prefer. The next option we have is the logo. You can add your own logo and use it on your videos. And you can choose whether you want the size of the logo to be smaller or bigger. And you can select the position of your logo on the top, on the bottom, on the right, or on the left. And it will appear wherever you chosen, for example, here on the top left side. Another option we have on our editing is that you can add a background music. So you can use whatever is in here. We have a lot more, and it is copyright-free music, so you're welcome to use that. And you can also add your own music on the media library. Also, we have the option here to boost audio, but I will say that it's not very recommended unless you're in a very, very silent room, because it will amplifies all the noises. So it's your choice whether to use that or not. Another option we have is that you can add an intro and an outro. So on Android, you can add a business card on the beginning or at the end. And you can choose the duration you want your intro, outro to last. And here you can add your personal information or your business information, and also add a logo to your business card. On the iOS, it's basically all the same. You can add your business card, but also iOS users have the option to add their own video that will be used as an intro or an outro. So it is basically the only difference between the intros and the outros on the Android and on the iOS. Okay, so we are finished talking about styling without captions. Now let's talk about styling with captions. So if you chose to style your video with caption, it means that you want your video to contain subtitles. It will be all the same like without any captions, but we will have here some more options. So if you chose to style with captions, you can use the theme. In the theme, you can give your subtitles a nice color and a nice font. As you can see, you can use the submarine light theme or the red theme, and it will change the look of your subtitles. Also, you can you can make changes on your captions. If you want to write another word that will appear on the subtitles, for example, or if you had any mistake. So you can always make changes on here. Also, about the captions, we have this nice option to mark some words that you want to be more noticed. For example, I want the hello word and the BIGVU word to be noticed. I want my customers, my viewers, my friends to pay attention to the BIGVU word. Okay, so how do we do that? We have two options. We have the option to use slashes on the sides on the side of the word, and it will become yellow and will mark your word. And we have the option with the slashes. And also, you can put slashes on the side of the word you want to mark, and it will become blue. So in this way, I think you can attract more your viewers, your customers, your audience, basically. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is the settings. Here, you can add your social links. You can add your Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube link. So when you feel something and you want to upload it, you don't need to save it to your phone or your computer or copy the link. You just click on the upload and it will immediately appear on your social accounts. And another option is the My Upload option. For me, it's one of the my most favorite options because in this option you can upload your own things. You can add your own video, your own photos, and then use it in your videos that you do with BIGVU. So in this way, you can make your videos your own, your personal videos with your personal photos and your personal videos. So I like this option very, very much. So this is it for today. If you have any questions, you can write to me now in the chat. And meanwhile, I will see if you had some questions during the webinar. And also, I will send you all the important links that you need to have in order to contact with our support team, our tech team, and if you want to download our app or to enter to our desk version. Okay, so I've sent you all the links you need to have. Okay, so I see that Kelly is asking, can I use the teleprompter on a computer? So yes, you can do that, but it is available only on the Plus plan. Whoever from you that want to know more about recording from the computer with the teleprompter, you can join me tomorrow on the advanced webinar. We will discuss all about the teleprompter on the computer and anything you need to know about that. Okay, so any of you who have some personal problems, like with the adjusting of the exposure of the light, please contact the support team and they will be happy to help you. So Sandra is asking, is there a replay? So in a few seconds, I will end the live event. It will be recorded, and you can watch it on YouTube and on Facebook. Okay, and I see that 2 people asked about taking a break or taking a pause. So as I've said, there is that option of pause on silence, or you can pause in the middle. So it is an option we have on the teleprompter screen. Okay, so I see another question. Muhar's asking how to pause the flowing text to take a break. So as I've said, you can do that if you have an external remote, but it is not possible just to do that at the flowing text, but it is possible on the teleprompter on the web version that we will discuss tomorrow on the advanced webinar. So it is only available for Plus plans that you can record using the teleprompter on the web, and then you can stop your video in the middle. So I hope I answered your question. And I see that there is no more questions. So I want to thank you so much for watching me today. And please, if you like us, please review us on App Store and on Google Play. And we will be happy if you will join BIGVU team. So thank you so much and goodbye.